Hello, I'm DJ As Is. What is a troll? It seems to be a word that has a lot of meanings. One of the more common words used in this internet age, this age of social media, of online communication. Is it somebody who likes to quote unquote shit post on Twitter to get a visceral emotional reaction from somebody? Is it someone who just likes to mess around and, rile people up and see what they're made of? Is it a cruel individual who gains joy in the pain and insecurities of others? Is it someone looking for a friend? Is it a little bit of each? Perhaps we'll find out the answer to this question tonight, or maybe we'll better understand. For myself, I've actually had a surprisingly small amount of interactions with trolls in nearly 1,000 hours of streaming on Twitch. Now, I don't know how much of that is because of the platform itself and the community and the ease with which you can remove somebody that exhibits troll-like behavior, or if it's just, a testament to how my reach is, because obviously the further reach you get, the more people you reach, the more people are going to be like, I don't like this fucking person for whatever reason. I have a few notes here, so you'll have to excuse me to go back and forth. Now for me personally, I'm pretty difficult to rattle. In fact, all in all, I've had a very small amount of interaction with trolls, and again, that's probably as much of a testament to my lack of success and reach, in that I have just the right amount of reach to bring in people who I've never seen before, and just the right amount that I can keep up with anybody who has something to say on some work I put out into the world. And my first real memory of a troll really getting inside my psyche is a guy named Silas Garcia. Is when I first started putting out videos on Facebook, like scratch videos, and up until a certain point, I never really got outside of my immediate, circle, my immediate reach. And then I started to get a little bit more, 1,000 views here or 1,200 there, and I would get the occasional like, you suck. And I'm like, why would he tell me I suck? I don't even know him. I'm not even fucking big enough for him to, how did he even find me to decide I suck? But the first person who really got to me was a guy named Silas Garcia, and I just found this screenshot of him today. This is Silas Garcia. He posted on a Facebook video, "Honestly, you're trash. You have no flow." Like, you just try to make a flow off the top of your head, but you can't. So the fact that I let a guy who has an iPhone, who wasn't able to figure out that there was a timer feature and had to take a picture of himself in the bathroom mirror and use it as his Facebook image, is also a testament to my fragile ego as well. But he is actually the inspiration for this. The last person who really got my cage rattled was he inspired the trash can filled with treasure. And he has no idea of that. I haven't actually never said his name out loud, I don't think, before. But so a lot of this had to do with, in that moment, that was the last time somebody rattled my cage, and it inspired me. So something was pulling me in to expand. Maybe this will be the next thing that really elevates or gives me inspiration. So before we get in, bring in the guest of the evening, I'd like to encourage everyone not to fire off hate and shit talking for the guest, because say what you want. he agreed to come on here and show his face like he said he would during the stream where we met. So I give respect to that. And, you know, we're not here to, this isn't like a revenge stream. This isn't like a means to get back at someone. This is an exploration into a creature of that we all deal with in some capacity or another. And to be perfectly honest, I think most of us are trolls in some capacity at different times in our lives. I have a memory of my first real joy on the internet was a friend of mine named Ben Bullock, who had a internet, and he had Napster, which had chat rooms. And the first thing that I was excited about doing in those Napster chat rooms was to talk shit to people. I don't know why. I was like, yo, this is incredible. I can just go in here and say anything I want. No, granted, I was 14 at the time, but still, there is always going to be some sort of natural pull to fuck with people, or as the English would say, take the piss out of them. And also, anyone who does anything in the public space will have to grow accustomed and grow thick skin if they want to become better at it. Now, that is not an excuse to do it, but it's part of being out there. You put your shit out in the world, people are going to test you. And for myself, like I said, I can't even count on more than, one hand in 1,000 hours on Twitch dealing with anybody talking shit to me. So other than one time a guy came in, followed, said, you're fucking trash, and then said it was a mistake and disappeared, what I like to call like a drive-by. He just drew by and fired off his fucking weapon at me. Now, there's a lot of reasons that you could find to hate somebody online, and I'm sure all of us have been guilty of hate watching something or someone too much. I'm not going to pretend that I am not, in fact, a hate watcher from time to time, but I usually get my little dose and then realize, no, this is no good. So you have to have a particular relationship with somebody where they want to continually fuck with you. And I want to explore some of that. So let me just set this up. Sunday night, rather Monday morning, during a beautiful stream, about 5 hours in for my favorite night, OG Sunday, and I had like a really full, bigger number than I'm usually have that long. I was around like 150 people from a couple generous raids. And I was ready to be done, but I was waiting for a good friend of mine to get set up. He was having some tech shit because, you always want to bless your friends and help them build their channel up. So, I was pretty drunk, and I was talking and doing all the shit I do. And all of a sudden, this new name pops up in my chat. And I don't know what it was about the wording itself. I can't exactly tell you what it was about CrankEGrump's initial. I remember I was talking about, because I like to do this poetry stuff, and I've been trying to build that up. And it was basically, yeah, you need to be a good poet because you can't DJ. And I was like, I don't even know this guy. I've never even seen him. Where did he come from? And it just, I don't know, it just popped off the screen at me. And, I could have ignored it. I could have booted him out. But for those who don't know, I have never banned anybody. In all of nearly 1,000 hours of streaming, I've never banned a single person. I also have a very free chat space. Some people say I encourage trolls. I've even been known to convert what may be considered a troll into an icon. I won't say any names, but yeah, babe. But I digress. So I see it pop up, and for whatever reason, he just really got me fucking mad, right? I don't know what it was about it. I don't know. Maybe it was I was in the middle of playing Teddy Pendergrass' Turn Out the Lights. And I started interacting with him, and then he just kept pushing the right buttons. Like, just, it was really when he said, "I'm just trying to help." And I was like, "Oh, I fucking hate that one." That's like, I guess, isn't that like what they call gaslighting or something? I don't know exactly what gaslighting is, but I think that's gaslighting. Like, trying to, make you think like, like they have like good intentions behind their cruel words. So anyway, I get a raid in the middle of all this, and I'm trying to play it cool, but I'm already fucking turned up. Like, I'm not. I got like another raid, like 90 people. I'm barely even paying attention to them, and I start calling out CrankEGrump. I say like, "You would never fucking say that if you had to show your face." And he's like, "Yes, I would." I'm like, "This fucking guy." And I said, "All right, all right. I'm gonna message you after this. You give me your number. I'll call you tomorrow, and we'll really see." And I kept thinking he was not going to come through. And I did call him, and he seemed like like a nice enough guy, and seemed receptive to it. He said, "Fuck it, I can take as good as I give." Um, so we didn't have a whole lot of communication. I just seen him for the very first time, like 5-10 minutes ago. Never saw him. Spoke to him only once on Monday and once right now. So I'm gonna try to learn a little bit about him about we're gonna try to learn about trolling itself. Like, and I think part of this is just pure entertainment, but I just thought it was like a fun opportunity because I've been wanting to do a more of an interview show for a while. And I figured, like I said, OTAT, one's trash and the other's treasure. You know, you take something that you might normally see as a bad thing, and you may find out something. Maybe we'll find out he's just the terrible monster. Maybe we'll find out he's a really nice guy. But I want us to not talk mad shit in the chat. I want us to try to learn. I mean, if you are going to talk shit, like my chat rules say, you got to at least be creative. You can't just be like, fuck this guy. You have to be creative with it at the very least. So now, without further ado, I introduce to you the one, the only, CrankEGrump, rather. Cheering noises. Oh, he's got a mask on. I love it. Very nicely done. Welcome, CrankEGrump.
How you doing, brother?
I'm fine. How are you on this lovely Wednesday evening?
Hmm. We'll talk about that thing.
Okay.
I'm doing
First, I
good
would
now.
like to know.
Right
Tell
now, I'm
us.
doing good.
First, I'd like to know a little bit about you. I got a couple questions for you before we even get into
I hope so. I never
the
have that
the
much to
um
say.
before we get into the um moment in question, the night in question. How did you first get into Twitch?
Well, I wouldn't be on Twitch if the COVID thing didn't happen.
So you
I think
started from
Twitch
from
is kind of boring. And I did believe that Twitch was nothing but a streamer thing, like playing games, which I am a gamer. Love my chairs.
Oh, so what one of your interests you're into games is like one of your,
I
what are
am.
some
I
of
am.
your passions? What are some of your things that you're really into?
Warcraft, of course.
What's that?
World of Warcraft.
Oh, Warcraft, World of Warcraft. So games in general is one of your main
Yeah, I kind
things.
of like them. Comic
Um,
books, things like that.
and how did you come up with CrankEGrump? Is that
That was given to me.
who called you CrankEGrump?
I just tend to be a dick when it comes to chats.
Fair enough. um, okay. Would you like to tell us what you do for a living?
It is. No, we'll skip that one.
Okay, okay. Um, do you remember at all how you ended up in my stream on Sunday, or rather Monday morning?
What's my name again?
CrankEGrump.
Oh, you're DJ Random number 5. Not to be mean. You just were. I can
Oh,
see
you
the
were just
list.
scrolling randomly
Yeah,
and
recommended channels. My favorites were off because most of them are in Australia.
Yeah, I remember you
And
said that. We have some
yeah.
Aussies in the chat, I think, as
Oh, I'm
well.
sure of it.
Oh, you might as well shout them out, shit, if you want, or maybe you
Oh
don't
no, they're
want to.
not there yet.
Okay.
I mean, I do love DJ Kobe, and what the hell is he going by now? DJ Task, which is a stupid name, and he wears suits.
So
Oh God,
so you don't remember you came in. I remember when I spoke to you on Monday, you didn't remember
at
anything.
all.
And
I do
uh
remember one thing, but it was a feeling. I don't remember what I said.
is there something that you could see looking at me now where you're like, "Oh, I could see why I wanted to break this guy's fucking
Nope,
balls."
not at
No,
all.
nothing in particular.
Nope.
So cuz I remember when I went back and looked at so I had no frame of reference of who you are. So I'm trying to kind of figure out
Hmm.
because you did have a very unique like timing for when you would
Mm,
come in,
mm,
and this is
mm.
where you, yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I bet he came from Climax Music. Yeah, I was banned from there.
You were banned from Climax's channel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh,
She only lets me stay if I give her bits, and
uh,
that's hilarious. And I'm not an angry drunk. I just like picking on gear. Like his microphone is terrible. Come on. At least he uses turntables though, right?
well, to be fair, this was the thing that one of the things that had me the most kind of fucked up was that he was tipping me a lot while he was shit talking me, and I was like, this is a very confusing kind of fucking emotional, and I felt like you knew that you were doing that while
I
you were
did.
doing that,
Oh,
and
I
that
know.
was why I was like, because I went back and looked and it was like almost $75 the next day, and I'm like, I don't remember being ultra confused in the moment, but I think that may have contributed. And I was like, he knew what the fuck he was doing. That was why I was like, no,
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna be this isn't your average troll. This
I'm
is
not a
a
troll, but
schooled
you can
a
call me that.
schooled troll. Well, okay, well you did say I hate trolls when I talked to you. You're like, really? I was
Yeah,
doing that?
but you said you were putting yourself out there. I'm like, okay, so get used to it.
Well, I mean, I guess, but it seemed like if it would have been, I think the fact that it was a spin cycle a little bit, right? So I think I
Mm-hmm.
got a little bit of a feeling of, have you ever seen in a strip club where the dudes are tipping a whole bunch of money and they think they can talk to the stripper
Mm-hmm.
any kind of way just because they give him, like, and I always knew that was wrong. Like, you can't
I
be
was
like,
a
yeah,
DJ
you
strip club
fucking
for
whore.
years.
Yeah, here's some money, you slut, you. Yeah, like, and I felt a little bit like that. And I was like, man, I wonder what, if that's what it's like to be a dancer, rather. I think they
Kinda.
prefer to
I
be
was a
called.
DJ strip club for about 10 years.
You were a DJ?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we're getting to the root a little bit further. Okay. All right. So I have a theory that there's really only two reasons to hate on something. Well, I say like four reasons, but they
All
break
right,
down. Okay.
I'll
So
listen.
either you think it's, harmful, fucking, dangerous, dishonest, or, somehow is meant to hurt somebody, or you see a reflection of yourself, rather a reminder of something that maybe you didn't get to do, or maybe even an exact reminder of yourself. You get some kind of a reflection of, you know, because for me, I know I'm like a recovering hater myself. I never really, I'm like a fucking, what I would consider a civilized hater. I share my hate in a group chat with my friends who also hate like-minded things. We don't let the person know that they fucking stink or we think they stink,
Why not?
because people have feelings. Do you ever think about the fact that
No, I'm totally indifferent towards any of that
why? How could you be so callous and cruel? How
because
did you
this
get that
morning,
way?
because I'm old.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, do you think there was a time that you could remember when you were, are we going to get to a time when you put yourself out there and felt that exact feeling? Is there one you'd like to, I see it in your eyes that there is a memory of
Mm,
of this, at least one.
No, not at all, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so egotistical. You have no clue.
Really?
Yeah,
You're genuinely confident.
95% of the time
How?
since I was 18,
How? What is it that where does that come from?
because I only do the things I know I'm good at.
You only do the things you know. Okay, all right. Well, you haven't shared what it is you do in the world. I'm just going to assume that you are relatively successful then at what you do, whatever it is.
I am.
Are you somewhat of I mean, it won't be difficult for me to look up. I'm not going to put your name out like I said because that's not what it's about. It's about it.
No,
But
I'm
I
easy to
can
look up, but I will tell you that my intention was not necessarily to piss you off, because I do remember this in the morning. Because, like I said, it's like I do vaguely remember this, but the only possible way that that would stick in my blacked out mind, possessed by Satan, arrogant, egotistical, yeah, pretty much true. But the only reason I would remember you at all is the fact that you fed my ego. So I'm
wow.
waiting for an apology.
Yo,
I
I
should have
gotta
went to
say,
bed. I should
huh?
have went to bed. I was blackout drunk. I drink to pass out.
Jesus Christ. So I was going to get into that later, and I know that I'm responsible for that, and I recognize that. But like I said, there was some thing calling out to me in that moment, right? In that, um, Kima wants to know what your astrological sign is. I can't keep up with the chat, but
I can't either. I'm trying really hard.
okay. I mean, well, you know what, everyone, we're gonna
Oh,
do
the
a question.
audacity.
Save your yeah. Let
Oh,
me
this
put
is
that. We're gonna
awesome.
do. Let me put that up. I forgot I had that for a reason.
All
We're gonna
right,
do a
go ahead.
Q and A. Well, we'll do a Q and A. Um, we'll do questions at the end. Let me put that up that way. I made a little caption for that. There we go.
That
Okay.
was good.
Um.
That,
Okay. So yeah, you threw me for a loop right there.
I like
Okay.
it.
It's a lot to. It's oh man. It's a lot to. Um. Wow. I wasn't ready for that. Okay.
No, no, I got two or three more.
Okay. So you did tell me that you didn't remember at all. And
Oh
then when
no,
I
you can
told
tell
you,
me anything.
yeah, and I told
I
you,
believe you.
I mean, do you just get fucked up all the time, or is Twitch where you just get fucked up and go on Twitch?
No, I just get bored, and you fed it.
I
I
did feed it.
literally
No,
was
I
going to
did. I
sleep,
did. I agree with that. So,
and that's how I think trolls are. Is like if you would have just went, "Thanks, Crank." I mean, what is the favorite thing in the world that everybody likes to hear?
what?
Their name.
Oh, shit.
And you kept saying my name.
Fuck. I feel like you're Heisenberg right now. Like the real you're like, see, this is important. This is becoming exactly what it was supposed to be. All right.
I mean, you
So,
obviously knew I was drunk. Well, at least I hope you did.
no, I mean, here's the
I
thing.
mean, you do now.
I had an image in my head, right? Of like I made
Dude, I do
a
not have a TV face, so
well, I made a
obviously I
distinction.
look like that image.
I made a distinction in my head of who you
Mhm.
were in that moment, based on my own insecurities, right? And I just kept seeing, all I could see was this, and I felt that part of it must have been karmic in some way. Like this was me reaping karmic. I don't know if I believe in karma itself because I'm not a Buddhist, but and I don't believe you should be able to pick and choose what thing. I'm getting off track here, but what goes around comes around, whatever you want to say. And
Sure.
so, in that particular moment, um,
Oh, yeah.
then
Let's
the
not go
next
there.
day, or right after, not even the next day, this
Mm-hmm.
is where I was like, I knew that you were probably willing to come, even though I didn't know anything about you. You said before we even talked on the phone, you said I had a blast, and I was like, this fucking asshole said he had a blast. I was like, I went to bed like thinking about like how much I wanted to fucking inflict violence on a human. I don't even know what he looks like. You know how like how like you win that like in a world of trolling. If we're even though you're not claiming to be a troll, we'll say if you were deciding to troll in that moment, you were the victor because you didn't go to sleep thinking about me. I went to sleep thinking about you, and I didn't even know what you looked like. So I'm just saying, and for me personally, I'm pretty hard to rattle. I think you've seen me a little bit last night. You've seen the kind of shit I put out there. It's pretty far out. I'm very easy to skewer. I make myself very readily available. There's a lot of people who just go on to play music. If they seen one thing like that, it could rattle them to the point that like you might be able to just get one and get kicked out and fuck them up for a week. Like you have that kind of I don't want to feed your
Ability.
ego again, but you are
Mhm.
a gifted troll. If I gave you an entire space on my channel, people were telling me, they're like, first of all, a lot of people said that they thought this was a plant and that this is some Andy Kaufman shit. And I like that people think I have that kind of foresight, but it's not. Like I don't know. I knew there was something to discuss. I still think you're a fucking asshole, like big time.
That's
But I also think that we are giving insight into no one ever wants to talk to, even though you don't want to consider yourself a troll. Well, what would you call it then if you had to give it a name? A what?
Drunken bored.
Drunken bored? So would you say it's like a sport? It's something amusing?
Of course, that's what they used to do to me.
Who's they?
All the people I used to DJ for. But they were in front of my face.
And now
and trust me, 150? Good God, man.
Where were
Really?
you getting more than 150 people heckling you?
Oh, no. There's only 2 or 3 heckling, but there were many more than 150 in front of me.
Yeah, but I mean,
Physically.
okay, yeah, but in physical form, it's a lot harder for people to talk shit to you. I mean, I've been DJing 20 years. I can count hey, enough. You get around enough drunk people, you do enough gigs, people are going to come talk shit to you. But when you talk shit to them back, they usually go, "What the fuck?" Like, and they want to fight you, and you're like, "Wait, we can't both have the same exchange here?" Like, because if someone talks shit to me, I don't give a shit how much money's on the line. If someone's like in my face talking shit, I'm talking shit back, and if they think they can, I'm not a violent person either by nature, but I do think in general, most people say, I think one of the biggest problems of society, and I'm not saying you at all, I'm just saying in general, is people have a tendency to say things online that they would never say in real life. I don't necessarily get the sense that you seem like you may say anything anywhere. You may be
Let's put it this way. My employees said that I should be nice to you for at least 15 minutes.
Your employees. Interesting. All right, so you have
respected man.
Well, okay, here's my
Ugly,
my takeaway, or my I'm getting a little lost in now. You got me thinking about how many employees you have, and my main point.
Oh, leaving already?
Well, who left? What?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I got a little. You're throwing a lot of information at me. I got a little. Got in the weeds for a second. Where were we? Where were we, Crank? What were we just talking about? You threw the employees at me, and you threw me for a loop.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a manager at something.
Okay, so
at retail, there you go.
The fact that you were willing to
prima donnas,
the confidence to
all the time.
Oh yeah, my point was that the average troll or whatever drunkenly the average drunkenly bored person, if you want to call it that, I want to respect your pronouns. The average drunk bored person, okay, would not be confident enough to show their face in a forum like this. So what I'm saying is that your ability to wield a a troll axe is a dangerous thing, and you might need to think about that because I don't think that you in your heart are a cruel person. I think you put up a cruel facade because the world, like you said, made you that way. You live long enough, you get crueler. I don't disagree with that in most cases. I think also that we are the ones who make people cruel, you know, people who
Oh, you're getting a little philosophical there, buddy.
would you disagree with me?
Not at all.
Okay, so do you, when I talked to you the next day, you didn't seem like you wanted to upset me at all, and that was not your intention. You say you didn't remember it at all,
Mm-mm.
and now you said that it was strictly about um, me feeding your ego, which that was really fucking wild.
What do you
I
think those idiots want?
I don't know. I never know. Who knows? Who
I
knows why
mean,
people
they're
do what
not.
they do?
No, no,
This
no,
is
no,
why I
no.
wanted to do this.
I know, I know.
I
But think
wanted
about
to
it. These
better
guys
understand
are like saying, "Oh, you never get laid," blah blah blah. I'm not gonna go there, but trust me, I'm fine.
with about never getting laid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
But here's the
Well, you must
thing:
be wealthy then, because I'm not trying to
I'm
say
not
you're.
wealthy.
Well, what do you? How the fuck are you getting laid?
Look
You're
how
not a
good
fuck.
looking I
Hey,
am, dude.
you're not like a disfigured fucking like fucking. You know, I don't want. I'm gonna be careful what words I say. You're not like a fucking vomit-inducing pile of shit, but
Oh, apparently I am. Hold
you're
on.
not getting
Apparently I am.
fucking you're not swatting them away. Let's just be fair. You're not fucking
Next,
swatting them away.
dude, I was a strip club DJ. I've seen more than you can imagine.
I mean, is that enough to get just all right, fine. All right. We'll take you at your word for that. Um
I take you at yours.
okay. All right, so we might as well talk about music before we get into the
Oh, you want
deeper
to go music before?
yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
that's
well,
cool.
you used to be a DJ, so tell us more about that. How did you
Used to
get
be a
into it?
DJ.
What were you doing?
I get paid really well to build sound systems.
Your sounds for what? For clubs and
Churches,
venues?
nightclubs, strip
Oh,
clubs,
okay, okay. But at one point
and
you
I'm
were a
very good at
DJ.
it.
Were you at one point a like a you must
A
have been
real
really into
DJ, like
you must have
club
been
DJ, yes.
yeah, you must be really into music then. Or you were.
Yeah, my first DJ job was at a what was it called? It was called Red Sea. I fixed their sound system. The old Ethiopian guy came in and goes, "You come DJ for me." I was like, and I'm 17, by the way. I was like, I don't know anything about reggae. And he goes, "No, no, reggae, soca, dance hall, you do fine. I give you list." The first time I ever touched Techniques 1200s, right? And that's where I started.
And how many years did you DJ for?
At that one,
No,
about
just in
two.
general as a, you know, as a main thing, as your job, as your passion, whatever.
Oh, it was never a main thing. It was always a side thing
What were your dreams when you were a young man?
to get out of my house.
Well, you didn't, that was it? That was your main dream?
Pretty much, yeah.
Once you got out of your house, what was your dream?
To survive.
Okay.
It was truly that simple.
Okay.
There was nothing special.
All right,
But
let's do some
what I do, did I just say do do? Yes, I did.
yes, do.
Yeah, see, only half a bottle in, so we still got time. Anyway, I figured out the things that I'm good at,
Mhm.
which is sound, design engineer, lighting. And I'm okay at DJing, but I happen to be exceptionally good at MCing,
It,
no matter what you
okay.
guys all think. I mean, come on now. I pulled his strings and I don't even remember it.
Well, maybe you should be like a professional ball breaker.
Kind of am. I work retail.
You work retail. You're
My
you're
favorite thing in the world was this little sticker on the back of a car. It said, "I'm not scared of hell. I
I'm
work
not
retail.
scared of hell.
I
I don't
work retail."
know if trolling will get you to hell, but I don't know. Maybe you have a whole nother thing. Let's take some questions from the chat. I'm gonna just try to keep
Move
up. It's actually
slow.
you got people's. You got to understand before we get into the questions, everybody. You got to understand, Crank. This is like it's a it's a pox on people who do this. Like that was why the main thing. Because for me, like I said, you're the first person to rattle my cage in 1,000 hours, and that was why I decided. Well, first of all, I thought you'd never be fucking man enough to show up. I still thought until earlier when we talked that you were gonna fucking pull out. So, but I digress.
Yeah,
And
no, I wasn't pulling out. I
I'm
promised I
no,
would.
I'm very glad to that you made it. But
Oh, and by the
if
way,
you
we're silencing a thing that happened today. So,
if you knew that somebody would stop doing this, right? Someone with wide eyes and big
oh, dude.
dreams who really wants to do this thing, a beautiful person who's just trying to get the courage and the nerve to get in front of people, and that's something you say might end it for them. Would you say fuck them, or would you say sorry?
I would say you've got a lot to learn, and you better be able to take it.
Fuck that. I'm just saying, I'm not talking about what have yous and what nots. I mean, you found out that you could rewind. Someone that you have no idea. You said some shit in their chat and they said that was it for them because it was the first time they went on. Maybe it was like they were so nervous. By some random chance, there was only 5 people in there and you came in and said just the wrong
Oh, so they
thing.
were DJ Random number 4?
Yes. And you were the reason they stopped doing it. How would you feel?
Oh, I wouldn't feel shit.
You wouldn't feel anything? You wouldn't feel bad at all?
No, don't take my indifference as a emotional response.
But what if you knew that? If they told you that? If you could put a face to it the same way now have a put a face to you. It wouldn't change anything for you at all.
It would change a lot, actually, but that's only because I'm half a bottle in.
What does that mean?
Dude, I've never insensitive demon. Ooh, I like that one. That might be
Are
my
you
new
really?
name.
I mean, how much are you playing up? I find it hard to believe that you're like a legitimate cold just
Oh,
you take
please. I would teach them how to do it better and they'd keep going.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you have one interaction with a person online, right? They don't know you. They have no idea who you are. You happen to be drunk and bored, and you say, I'm going to fuck with this person the way you fucked with me. But
Yeah, but I don't remember doing that.
I
And I
know that.
wouldn't
That's my,
remember that.
I know. Well, does that excuse it?
Not at all. What did I
Okay.
say
All
to
right.
you? It wasn't personal.
That, that's
I
a,
don't know. What did I
that,
say?
you
First
said it wasn't
conversation.
personal, but what does that
It
mean?
wasn't because I didn't even remember your fucking face.
But how does that,
You mean
how,
cuss?
no, you can cuss. That's fine. What are you talking about?
I don't even remember your face.
Yeah, but how is that
All I
not?
do remember, wait, let me finish.
Okay.
All I do remember is that I stayed up an extra hour just to fuck with you.
Well, I know that you liked it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have came back. I already know that. I've already come to grips with that. This is about
Who
the
told you that?
what is it? I've already, it took me a minute to, me personally, my confidence goes like this all the time. But most people can't rattle me. That's
I get that.
I put out myself from a point where
Yeah,
I
that was the
started
first
out
thing you
doing
said to me
this, and now
earlier.
I don't really, I'm pretty tough to rattle. That's my point. That was why I wanted to kind of explore this subject because remember when I don't know if you remember when I told you the next day that this is a thing. Like people who do this are, artists in general are we're sensitive,
Prima donnas.
We're sensitive.
Oh, you are.
Even the greatest ones, the most like successful people are still affected by,
Yeah, I know. I
and
just
I
sent one
think,
to the mental hospital.
what? I don't know. I can't tell how much you're putting on right now because I don't believe that you're like a cruel I think you're putting on because the chat is talking mad shit and you feel like you have to play up a role for them, or maybe you are. I don't know. I mean, who
Half and
is
half.
who is Cranky Grump?
Male cancer
Can we
cell
tell him your first
function.
name? You said we
Yeah, sure.
could. Okay, can we talk to
I'm Wayne.
Wayne? Can we talk to Wayne now?
Ugh, really, I have to be nice. I have
You
to be
don't have
nice
to
all
be
day.
nice. You can just be Wayne. This is Wayne, everybody. Cranky Grump. Wayne, what is your favorite food?
Whatever I cook,
Oh, so you're a fine cook too.
like I said, I'm very good
All
at
right, let's go
things
to
I do.
questions. I'm gonna try to keep up with as many questions as I can. Let's go. Let's go to questions. I can highlight them.
Oh no, they're going too fast again.
Can we put it in
Now
a slow? Can
they're
you slow
making
it down?
fun of
Thank you,
Wayne.
Kima. Let's start. Kima wanted to know. Let's start with Kima. Kima, put it in the chat again so I can highlight it. I got a highlight feature over here. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Bob Dob, go ahead. Mr. Bob Dob has a legit question. Go ahead. I'm gonna highlight it for you. Jim, is he asexual? Always back with the sex all the time.
No,
You
she's
guys see,
Mexican.
they're all very horny.
No, she's Mexican. Mexicans are always really horny.
No, no, no. I just come
You
on.
asked for it.
I meant everybody's horny. Everyone keeps.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to be PC.
Okay, all right. I didn't mean that in a negative way though. My mom's. What the fuck is happening? This.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for a
Where are you at, Mr. Bob Dob?
question.
Do we got? All right. Who else do we got? Let's get some questions.
I'm gonna go smoke real soon, so you might want to play some music.
Oh, you need a smoke break?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Here we go. This is Mr. Bob Dobb's question. He
Oh,
asks,
really?
"Do you fear consequences of any of your actions, say out in public?" Yeah, if you had to see someone in public and maybe someone tracked you down.
Oh, I'm a bigot now.
Has that ever happened?
That's awesome. No, because I've never did it.
Oh, okay.
I am very well respected. Let's just say it that way. I'm the guy that the employees come to calm down everybody.
To what?
To calm down everybody.
Calm down. Oh, so outside of the computer, you're like a completely different human, more or less.
Not necessarily. You've never met a nice cancer? Really? That's interesting.
Okay. Who else? What else do we got?
Of course, I don't own an air fryer.
So many fucking
moron owns an air fryer.
What's wrong with an air fryer?
Ask the person that just asked the question.
I like air fryers. What? You don't like air
figured you
fryers?
did. No,
What's wrong with air
fryers are
fryers? They make everything so crispy. You're crazy. You're out of your
No, I'm
fucking
not
mind.
racist. My best friends are Mexican and
No, I said crazy, not racist. Oh, are they telling you you're racist?
She did.
Oh, she's saying you're racist. Oh, okay. What else do we
Which
got?
is funny.
What is a troll? Okay. Brett just asks, "What is a troll?" Oh no, I can't keep up with it. You guys are going too fast for me. Unbelievable.
Hides behind the screen?
No, he's not hiding. He's here. He showed his face. We got to at least we can't
Oh, I should have shaved today, but I was just waiting for an apology and I thought this would only take 4 minutes.
That's right. I'm supposed to apologize to you for keeping you up late, right?
That's right.
I'm really sorry. Okay. What the hell? I can't you got people going. Let's be fair.
You did say I was racist 4 things ago.
Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with these.
Now that
Maybe don't be a
here,
fucking no. Where's the questions? Who has a question?
No. Here, this is a good one. This is actually kind of funny.
Okay, what?
So now that you've shown your face here,
Okay,
how surprised
good.
would you be if someone jumped me? Someone tried to do that a couple months ago as I'm walking to 7-Eleven down the street. By the way, I live in LA
Damn
also.
it, I can't keep up. Okay,
Oh,
this is
just
the question right here.
stop.
Now that you've showed your face, one more time. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now that I've shown my face, how surprised would I be if someone jumped me? Okay, that kind of happened when I was going to get beer at 7-Eleven down the street.
Someone
Would you like to
recognized?
know? No, just random.
Oh, a random jumping.
Yeah, skinny little crack addict. Would you like to know what I did to make them go away?
Yes.
There, that's all I got.
Oh my God. Oh shit. What the fuck just happened?
That fucker ran so fast.
Did you just pull your teeth out?
Oh, I can do the bottom too.
Oh, this is just plain old good TV. I don't even know what the fuck to do right now. This is everything I'm beyond. I don't even know how to. He just pulled his whole fucking teeth thing out. What do you mean? You just showed him that and he ran away?
Like a bitch.
Why did he run away from that?
If you were on crack and saw someone pull their teeth out,
Okay, all right.
You gotta remember, he was a skinny crackhead. And if any of you hit him with a gun,
You really got the people going, Wayne. I've never seen my chat move this fast with this small
there's
of a
only
number.
63.
I know, but it's going crazy right now.
That's a can of pudding right there.
This is just wild. Okay,
Play a song. I really do need to smoke.
okay, all right. We're gonna do a quick
my
smoke break.
roommates are home.
Okay,
So,
all right. We'll do a quick smoke break,
all right.
and I'm gonna talk to the chat. We'll wait for you to come back.
All right.
Okay, everybody. This is a brief intermission of what has turned into one of the most unbelievable. He just pulled his fucking teeth out. I don't even know how to. Can we at least agree that this was a good idea? Can we at least agree this was a good idea? Yes or no? I need a drink too now. Talk amongst yourselves for about 2 minutes. This is fucking. We're gonna conclude. Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion of whatever the fuck this is. Oh yeah, Confessions of a Troll. How's everybody doing in the chat? I'm gonna try to let's slow it down even a little more if we can. One of the mods, and I'm gonna try to see if I can keep up, and we'll get a few questions in before the end of this. I'm honestly, I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen, and I am a little bit. He took his fucking teeth out. It was worth it just for that, to me, honestly. I might make a t-shirt out of that. Oh shit, is Wayne Billy? Fuck, this is unbelievable. I see you all. Welcome everyone. I didn't get to see you all because it's, you know, it's a different. Thank you everyone for being here, and stay tuned for the exciting and enlightening conclusion of Confessions of a Troll. Oh yeah, this is gonna remain up on Twitch, so you can tell your friends, hey, Mexican wifey, Vodka, hello, Scorpios, B. Henry, Javelle, Demon, Mr. Bob Dobb, Kima Rosette, everyone helping out. I haven't been able to check in with you all, but I think it's safe to say that the interview show is going to have to continue with more guests very soon. Yeah, where is Terry Loco? Maybe he is Terry Loco. Who knows? There he is. He's back, everybody, once again. The one and only CrankEGrump, a.k.a. Wayne. Before we go any further, what's the tattoo on your arm? That looked kind of interesting.
Which one?
Can we,
Oh,
on your
that one?
left, on your, yeah, that one. What's that?
This one?
Yeah.
The high five.
Lift it up. We can't see it. Lift it
No.
up a little. What is that? Is it? I can't see it. It's hard to see from here.
Really? It's an high five symbol. Thank you.
Hold up. Let me get closer.
Hurry up, I'm old, this hurts.
I see it. Okay. All right. So let's do this right now. Let's
you guys figure something out?
let's do some questions. Do we have a relatively slow chat now? Let's see. Let's get some questions in.
Oh, so you want to know the story behind this? Okay, that's fine. When I was 23,
Ah, story behind the tattoo. I like it.
well, there's only one other person in the world that has it. And it wasn't a tattoo magazine, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
In 1992.
Okay.
But, oh, I am colorblind, if that matters. But either way, me, and this is when I lived in Alaska, and the band, which was a blues band, I believe it was Joey Fender and the 55s at the time.
You were in the band?
No,
Oh.
I was the one that got the gigs and did the sound.
So you were a sound man
sound
and
guy?
booker.
Sure.
Okay.
From Alaska all the way to Tijuana.
Are you from Alaska?
No,
Oh.
from Chicago.
Ah, okay. Continue.
But anyway, we went all the way down I-5, which really isn't down if you're in Alaska. If you're in Alaska, it's up 24 hours, then down. That's where this tattoo came from.
Ah, okay. All right. Are you a member of the Proud Boys?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is. That's good. That means he's not a member of the Proud Boys. That would have been bad if you said yes. I'm glad you didn't.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what that is. But
So you're totally tuned out to politics, I'm assuming, in general.
yeah, no, I'm not.
Nice. Okay.
No.
Well, that's we can dig that.
I
Who
can do
else?
stocks if you want, but no.
Stocks. Maybe we'll do that last. We'll get a stock tip from CrankEGrump. All right. Who
Ooh,
else has a
harsh.
question?
That's a hard one, dude. Have you
What?
seen the bad movies?
What's that?
Godzilla or Kong? That's fucking hard.
Oh, okay. Let me put that up. The question. Where is that?
Oh, that's wow.
Now they're getting to the. Ah, that's
That's
from
hardcore.
Malachi. Damn it, I can't keep up. They're moving too fast. Is that it?
Yeah, but I have it up on the
There it
screen.
is. Okay. Godzilla or Kong from the
No, I'm
one and
not
only.
Canadian. I'm from Chicago.
Okay, Godzilla or Kong, and why? Sure, we'll get to know Wayne.
Yes, I'm annoying. Godzilla or Kong. Stop typing.
You got people going, Wayne. I don't know what to tell you. You struck a nerve.
I usually do. Um, I'm gonna say Kong. I'm
Kong.
sorry.
Okay.
As much as I like Godzilla, it's got to be Kong. He is more of the humanistic monster.
So, kind of like yourself.
Southside.
Kind of like
Um,
yourself, a humanistic monster.
there is no Midwest accent.
Yeah, you got a little bit of one now that
There
I
is
hear.
no such thing as a
Of course
Midwest
there is.
accent.
You're crazy.
That's like saying,
Chicago. Chicago. Wash yourself.
all right,
Chicago.
fine, fine, fine. I'm not gonna argue with it.
Okay, this is probably the most attention
Oh,
this guy. That's not a
so
question. Who's got a
you
question?
know my best friend's Jamaican, right? I mean,
No,
really?
how would we know that your best friend is Jamaican?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you
We
wouldn't.
don't know anything about you. This is the first time we've all met you. What university did you attend? There we go. That's a good one.
Yes, you.
No, God, I can't keep up. Okay, my bad. This is the first time I ever tried this. Okay, what university did you attend, or did you?
ESU.
What is that?
ESU.
ESU. I don't know what that is.
PSU.
PSU. What's that? I don't know what that is.
Portland State
Oh,
University.
Portland. Okay, you spent time in Portland. This does not surprise me in the least.
And Boston.
This isn't a question, but I think it's funny. My best friend is a squirrel. What do you think about that?
My best friend is a squirrel.
Yeah.
You should like read the Squirrel Girl comics. They're wonderful.
Squirrel girl.
And
See?
she's a
Okay.
badass.
Squirrel
Squirrel
girl.
Girl
Okay,
comics.
so
Oh my God.
Cranky Grump Wayne recommends Girl comic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does anyone else? We're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. We gotta. Does anyone have any more pressing questions for Cranky Grump, aka Wayne? Anybody?
You really want to get into that?
What was it? This one?
Howler, old Paul.
Oh, wow. How was
Oh
the
no, I will
relationship
gladly
with
tell
your
you about it.
mother? And do you think she would be proud of your behavior, the way you treat others? This is, ooh.
No, 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 no,
Wha-
no. It's good. It's good. It's good.
That's a good question. Very, very good question, Potty old
First, I
pop.
will qualify it as, what do you mean the way I treat others? Everybody loves me. When I'm at work,
Not just at work.
everybody loves me.
Okay, this is an
If
interesting
I'm
point.
drunk and blacked out, does that count?
Of course that counts. You're always
I
responsible for your
see.
actions, drunk or not. I mean, you get a certain
Okay,
amount
so
of you get a certain amount of leeway,
anyway,
obviously, when it comes to certain things, right? If it means that you maybe said some shit you shouldn't say, and
I do that all the time.
yeah, but I'm saying it's
When I'm at a bar, I literally pat on bald people's heads,
what?
and I've
Why?
never been hit. I don't know. These
Why?
are
No. Why do
stories
you?
I hear afterwards.
No. Why do you pat people on the?
I
Why?
don't know.
Is it safe to say that you're an alcoholic?
Nah, just a drunk.
Okay. All right.
Alcoholics wake up and start drinking.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. A drunk. Okay, that's fair. I can't argue with that. Do you often
No, I
blame
would
your?
not consider myself a narcissist. Okay, so everybody
Okay, hold
stop.
up. Let's
Wait, wait,
let's.
wait, wait, wait.
Okay.
Let's answer the mother question.
Okay. Yeah.
My mother, like my real biological mother, dropped me off when I was 5 years old after kidnapping me to go to Michigan and then came back, dropped me off in front of my dad's house. So do you really think I have a good relationship with that woman? Never met her. But I have a real mother, and she did everything being in her power to make sure I was a good boy. I was in choir. I was the only male singer in an all-girls choir. And trust me, that was good. Binge drinker? Oh, totally. But I only drink to pass out because it helps me sleep, because I have to deal with all you prima donnas.
Damn, that was a little
Hurts,
bit.
don't it?
Yeah, that was a little bit heavier than I think most people were.
No, not at all. I promise I don't have abandonment issues. I'll bring in one of my roommates. Don't believe me.
How many people do you live with?
4. You know,
All
I
right, bring
expect
one.
to do
You really
something.
want to bring a roommate? Do you guys want to see one of the roommates?
I don't know if he'll come in. I can hear him
Ask.
laughing.
That'd be cool if we could get a roommate in and we could see, like, if ask him, ask one of them if maybe the roommate will come in and we can.
By the way.
It'd be well. Then we could get like, you know, like another opinion about who Wayne really is. What if Wayne is just a sweetheart deep down? Wouldn't that fucking? He's gonna. All right, cool. Look at this. Look at this live TV, everybody.
Hey,
This is fantastic.
do me a favor. Come in here and tell these guys what an asshole I am.
This is so good.
You have no idea.
This is fantastic. I'm so excited right now. I knew this was a good idea. Everyone who said this was a bad idea.
It's probably not here because you only have 58 viewers.
Hey,
Told you I was an asshole.
that's pretty good for this, I think. Especially with the amount of interaction. Let's do a couple shout outs. Hello, Malachi. Yeah, babe. Nina Mendoza. Scorpio, I seen you. I done did it all day. There he is.
Tear my roommate apart.
What's that? No, we're not going to talk shit to your roommate. Your roommate didn't do
No, they
anything.
want to know about me.
Yeah, we want to test him in. Yeah, bring. Don't worry, we're not going to talk shit about the roommate. Roommate has committed no mortal sins that we are aware of.
Making my mind not. Please.
This is fantastic. I'm so excited right now. Maybe this is my real calling. Maybe all of this led right now. All of this to this. You just never know.
Hi, what's going on?
Oh my God, what's your name,
What
sir?
we got here? It's Brendan. What
Brendan.
up?
Okay, hold on. Let me take the question off the thing because we had that. The last question was very
Oh,
heavy.
you're talking about moms and stuff.
Okay, Brendan, you said yes.
Yeah, with an A.
You-
Whatever.
Brandon. You live with CrankEGrump, aka Wayne.
Unfortunately.
What
Yeah.
kind of a man is he to live with?
Is he what?
What kind of a man is he, like, in his heart to live with? You
I don't
live
think
with
he
him.
has a heart.
So is he just a cruel man to live with too?
Yeah, he's cool.
Oh, he's okay.
cool. Yeah, he's all right.
Is he a nice guy?
He can be.
He can
you know,
be.
when he wants to.
Does he
Yeah.
ever bring women home, or did he lie about that?
No, wait, it's good. Your bitches. Yeah.
Really? Okay. All right.
It's
See,
weird.
we have no
Honestly,
reason. We have no reason to
I mean, the
doubt.
same reason
Brandon.
I guess that you want to talk to him, girls want to talk to him. Like,
Fair. That's fair enough. I guess. I don't know. Oh, mine was just to try to understand why he's so fucking mean.
yeah, that's what.
Maybe that's why they. Maybe I
what the
need
fuck's
to.
up with this guy?
Okay.
And then I don't know. They end up here somehow.
Does he? Does he do his fair share of the
judge them
dishes and stuff and
wholeheartedly.
clean?
You know.
Does he do his fair share of like house chores and shit?
I mean, I don't think anybody really does, but
So you guys live in squalor.
No, not necessarily squad. But, you know, it's four dudes. I mean, how much can you really expect? You know?
Okay. How about is he generous?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
So
I'm
he
sure-
doesn't say like you can't eat my leftover whatever he eats, like beans and hot
No,
dogs
it's
or
quite
whatever.
Opposite. Quite opposite.
Okay.
I don't think he eats leftovers stuff. It's,
So all in all, he's in your estimation a decent guy.
a fairly decent human being is a good way to put it, I guess.
Okay. Has he ever outwardly cruel when he's drunk in real life or only online?
What do you mean, like outwardly cruel?
Like how he is online?
Honestly, I don't see him online.
Oh, he's
So
mean.
I don't know. Yeah.
He's cruel. He's a mean,
It just depends what you were
manipulative.
talking about, I guess. Like if it's something usually sound related, yeah, you're in for a treat.
Okay. Well, was there any parting thoughts you'd like to leave us with, Brandon? Who lives with
Good,
Wayne, aka Cranky Grump?
have fun. Good luck, I guess.
Thank you, Brandon. We appreciate you very much
All
for.
right, cheers, buddy. I'll have one too.
All right, there it is. We're already at an hour and 10 minutes, so I think this has gone just about as far as it can go. Let's go ahead and before we end this thing, what is like what really I want to know what really moves Wayne. Like what is Wayne like what is it that there's something in you, right? There's a kind spirited, child who still is full of wonder and hope.
Yeah, you missed it.
I miss what?
Flossie.
Oh, Flossie, yeah. Don't go in her stream and fuck with her, please.
Oh, I won't. I'm going to bed.
She's a kind person. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not.
What is it that is there something that you really, really love in life?
Not really, no. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Nothing.
Can't go out anymore.
I mean, if things go back in general in the next 6 or 8 months or whatever, what do you love?
I will book the most fantastic DJ gigs for you.
You're gonna book me gigs now?
What I love to do.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
All
very
right. So you like to help people deep down.
No,
That's what
I
you're
pretty
saying?
much hate everybody.
You pretty much hate everybody. So do you have any bits of wisdom you want to leave us with?
Actually, I don't even play video games that much anymore. And one of my nicknames is the littlest pimp. So good choice, vodka.
The littlest pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Who gave you that nickname?
Scott. He's a lawyer in Ventura right now, but also worked for me up in Alaska.
The littlest pimp.
Stock tips? Oh,
Yeah, we forgot about your stock tip.
go for AMD. You're a little late, but wait until a downfall. Get fucking AMD as fast as possible. AMD makes all the chips for, doesn't matter if you're PlayStation or Xbox, AMD makes those chips. They also just came out with smaller chips that will be put into Microsoft's Pentagon deal. But those are all from I never wanted. But AMD will even go higher. Yes, AMD will go much higher. Otherwise, right now, be careful and just get a decent ETF. The Schwab ETFs are fine. Always buy into Microsoft if you can do the slices. So basically be Charles Schwab, whatever. But AMD is a thing you must get if you're going to do stocks. Otherwise, just stick with ETFs.
Cranky Grump stock tip. Okay, do you have any last thoughts? Overall?
You said 30 minutes. Check.
Huh? Well, yeah, we went a little longer. Well, you're an interesting guy. Any parting thoughts?
Cheers.
Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. You're welcome in my channel. You'll know if I'm not in the mood for your shit because I'll be ignoring you or I'll engage with you. But
that is the smart thing to do.
You're welcome in my chat anytime. And I just hope that just maybe think about it. Maybe think about young Wayne before you talk shit next time in someone else's
How
chat.
am I going to think when I'm blackout drunk?
I know, but just there's a part of you that has it. Just maybe remember me as your conscience. Just I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work.
No,
but I think you do. And
not when I'm blackout drunk, I don't.
All right. Well, if you see Cranky Grump in your chat, any of you, ignore him, and he may end up tipping you anyway. At the very least, he is generous with his bits. I'm
Ask
not going to deny
DJ
that.
Toby. How's
He is
that
generous with his bits, so if you see his name, don't ban him right away. Just ignore everything he says.
You should ignore every fucking troll.
Yeah, but you don't. It doesn't work like that always. We want to. I don't know how to say it other than it's hard to not see that no matter what. This haven't you ever heard what Badu said, Erica Badu? We're artists and we're sensitive about our shit. We're always
Oh, I
going to be.
know. I kicked DMX off the stage. I know.
Oh shit. All right, can we just get one last take your teeth out, please? One more time.
So you want to get a picture of it?
No, I want to make it the full screen this time. I think it's worthy of that. Hold up. Let me put you on the full screen.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the very first episode of Confessions, probably the only episode ever, the one and
I'll
only.
come back if you want.
Okay, well maybe we'll explore further. This has been Confessions of a Troll. I would like to say, if nothing else, he is a man of his word as far as I know. He said he was going to do it in a drunken state. He followed up. So say what you want about him. There's a lot of dishonest people in the world. He might be a fucking dick. He might be a fucking ball breaker and a troll and a fucking weird motherfucker and a sad individual in many ways. But look at that. We just got a hype train. We're going to go out on a hype train, though. Fuck it.
Only 100?
But thank you so much, everybody. We are going to raid someone. Please don't troll whoever we raid. Thank you once again, Wayne. Drinking wine out the bottle. I'm going to put Wayne up as we go out because I feel like it's only right. And then everyone stay tuned for some music from another great streamer. Wayne, thank you very much. Just ride out until I tell you you're gone because you deserve the all the glory. Thank you everybody for being here. Shit. One's trash, another's treasure.
Oh, no.